Hey everyone, it's Sleepy, and I actually got to play and I can semi-move around. Anyway, I thought I'd take this time that I actually have able to play and show you a little bit of the basics. Now, as you might be able to tell, I actually got my character from, well, I actually got my character and so it's a lot better now. But, so, you might be wondering why I have Torva, and if you didn't hear, if you're in the beta and you go to Lumbridge, they have a whole bunch of people there that give you all kinds of items like Torva and Virtuous and flasks and all that other stuff and all kinds of weapons, and it's totally free. So I liked how they did that. So we can kind of see how it is with max stuff. But you still have to have the requirements to use it. So now, some of the most notable things you might notice is the action bar. You can kind of see my chaotic rapier there, and it's sheathed. But I was practicing earlier because when I recorded this the first time I tried to go into combat and I crashed. But if this page or tab would load, you have, this is no longer the magic book, this is the ability book. And it kind of stalled me for a second because I clicked there and I'm like, oh, what's this? But all of the magic spells are still here. If you scroll, the bottom one is magic. So if you go down to that, hover your mouse, and then just click, these are your teleports and stuff like that. You actually have to click the icon. Don't let that fool you. It stalled me. But as you can see, there's just a bunch of abilities, and I haven't even looked at all of them, honestly. But it seems really cool. You can kind of tell by the bones, but I was trying to get my adrenaline up and kill one of these. The level 14 giant rats. Oh my gosh. But I was one-hitting them, so I'll try it without it. But as you can as you notice, my slice is no longer there. So these abilities have different requirements. Like Overpower requires level 2 attack. Now that might be a challenge for some of you, but I'm sure if you work at it you can get it and use that awesome attack. No. But like the last one, which, the last in the list is generally the best, requires 81 attack and a two-handed melee weapon. So it's not just going to be, you have to wear specific items to use specific abilities, which you know how it should be, because they took out the special attack. And so they have that for all kinds of stuff. And I'm hoping I can find, there we go, there's one. Kick. Yes. No. But as you can see, I'm dragging my abilities onto this action bar, and if I hit 2, it'll try to activate it, but it can't because I don't have a target. And combat is a little laggy, but I just activated my ability, my kick ability, which, as you can read right there, and this brings us to the new combat tab. I really like this because it shows you everything, but it shows the first one is your target, and it shows its weakness, and it shows a health bar and its combat level, and then the bottom one is you, and it shows your weaknesses and buffs. So it will actually show if it's stunned, it'll have a little symbol that says, oh hey, it's stunned. So that's pretty cool. And this action bar, I'm really liking it. I can drag an item onto it. Don't worry, it's still in your inventory. But, say I'm PKing, okay? I'm fighting someone, and we're doing a hybrid battle, or I'm hybriding, sorry, and I want to switch. Now, as I set up my bar here to where I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as armor pieces, and then I just hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it changes it right there. So, and what I did, I just drug my finger across the keyboard. So, if you have, that's really simple. And then, you can put the Torva helmet on here, and then if I press 9, I can switch to that 4, and it's really fast. And it doesn't look fast because of the whole lag, but it's almost instantaneous when you push the button. So, oh look, system update. I better hurry with this commentary. So I really like that part. Okay, I thought that said unequipable, and I'm like, what? Well, okay. In combat, it's a little slower, but that's just so it's not OP. That was basic combat and abilities. There's a whole bunch of abilities, and if you guys want to see a specific set, send me a tweet at rsleafy, and I'll just try and go over it, and tell me what you want to see, because I'll have this, I can play it anytime I want now. You guys can't. So just tell me what you want to see, and I'll try to include it in the next video. Anyway, guys, thanks for subscribing. If you did, if you haven't, subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading these all day long. So enjoy.